We haven't been keeping track of Ecomobl for a while, and we're happy to see that they're still including integrated headlights in their boards. Today, we're reviewing the Ecomobl Ripper Pro, which comes in both two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive versions. Ecomobl is a brand known for its rugged all-terrain boards at affordable prices. At $1,199, the two-wheel drive Ecomobl Ripper Pro is quite literally the most affordable electric mountain board on the market. As we run through the specs, you'll see that if you were to buy the parts off the shelf and assemble a mountain board yourself, you'd probably end up spending more than $1,199. Let's start by talking about the deck. The Ecomobl Ripper Pro features the typical mountain board deck made from a maple and fiberglass composite. As with many mountain board builds, the battery box is mounted on top of the deck, right in the middle, instead of underneath. This allows the deck to remain flexible while maximizing ground clearance. As with all mountain board decks, it has an aggressive camber, giving the deck a good bit of flex, which is essential for off-road performance. The wide concave design makes it comfortable to stand on, providing a snug and secure feeling underfoot. Since many people ride mountain boards with foot bindings, Ecomobl has thoughtfully pre-drilled the deck for them, with the drill holes neatly covered under the grip tape. This feature adds to the board's versatility, allowing riders to lean aggressively and maintain control, especially on challenging terrains. For the ESC, Ecomobl went with a 12S ESC, which is most likely a Lingyee ESC. It features the Lingyee signature push-to-turn-on feature instead of the smart power-on feature, where you turn on the remote and the board automatically turns on. As usual, it comes with 4 speed modes and 4 braking modes, which can be adjusted independently. We'll talk about how they impact the ride later. However, instead of the typical Lingyee remote, Ecomobl pairs this with one that we haven't seen before. It gives off the vibe of an RC remote, which I think the DIY community will love. It has all the usual information on it, like speed, ride mode, etc., but it also shows throttle input, which is unique to this remote. What's not so nice is that the remote screen isn't bright enough, making it hard to see what's displayed when the sun is out. The big black box on top of the deck houses a pack of 12S 5P batteries, which are 25 amp hour or 1080 watt hours. This is an unusually large battery for the price, rivaling most boards costing $2,000. The battery box is removable, making it easy to maintain or replace. The Ecomobl Ripper Pro is marketed to have a range of 25 to 30 miles or 40 to 50 kilometers with a 145-pound rider. In our tests, we managed to get 24 miles or 39 kilometers with our still relatively lightweight 154-pound or 70-kilogram test rider riding fast. As for the motors, the Ripper Pro two-wheel drive is equipped with its signature planetary gear drives. These are 170 kilovolt 6382 motors, rated at 3500 watts each. We're familiar with them from our time with the Ecomobl Telem, and they are powerful. It's marketed to do 30 to 35 miles per hour or 48 to 55 kilometers per hour, and in our test, we hit 32 miles per hour or 52 kilometers per hour, right in the middle of the marketed numbers. The board uses super wide 20-inch trucks, which are CNC forged and should be durable enough for off-road abuse. The front lights are conveniently built into the front trucks and are functionally bright, making them actually useful. Like many off-road mountain boards, the truck uses spring suspensions. This often makes the board tough to turn for featherweight riders like us, but incredibly stable for straight lines and off-road terrains. One way to remedy the turning problem is by installing foot bindings, which will allow you to lean aggressively and use more of your body weight to turn the board. Speaking of weight, the board is incredibly heavy, weighing in at 39 pounds or 17.7 kilograms. So if you were thinking of jumping with the foot bindings to turn, you'll need to make sure you're not skipping leg days. Unlike some of the older Ecomobl boards which use airless wheels, the Ripper Pro comes with 7-inch pneumatic wheels, which should provide a softer ride compared to airless wheels. It's clear that Ecomobl wants to offer the best value for money electric mountain board. A 12S 5P battery, planetary gear drive, and CNC parts for just $1,199 is awesome. For example, the Evolve Bamboo GTR, which we consider the best value all-terrain board now that it's on sale at $1,199, only has a 12S 4P battery and regular belt drives. And the Backfire Ranger X3, which we love and has the exact $1,199 price tag, also only has a 12S 3P battery. While we are aware that leading brands for all-terrain builds like Propel and Ace Deck have more refined products, Ecomobl was all about giving you the same specs while asking for half the price. So, Ecomobl is cheap, relatively, but what's the catch? If you're familiar with the Ecomobl Telem or any old Ecomobl boards, the Ripper feels very similar, but a bit more refined. Ecomobl feels like a raw beast. I've never driven a monster truck or a Jeep before, but I imagine they share the same ride feel, meaning very powerful, with very strong torque, but the acceleration and braking are jerky. We have to say that we're a little disappointed at the rawness of the speed control, as we've seen how the latest Lingy ESC can be smooth yet powerful, but this one remains unrefined. It's also hard to maintain the board at the same speed when riding fast, as the drive system has significant drag, and merely easing off the throttle feels like braking. It may throw you off if you're not expecting the forward momentum to halt. Experienced riders will get used to this quickly, and some may even love the rawness of the speed control, but not us. Another reason I describe it as a truck is that it's not easy to turn. We're not expecting a mountain board to be easy to turn, but even after loosening the trucks, this is still one of the hardest boards to turn. Making L-turns at intersections is challenging for us, but if you weigh more than 180 pounds or 80 kilograms, you might find the truck just right. Even with all that criticism, the Ripper Pro still excels at what it was designed to do: tackle unpaved paths. The planetary gear drives are strong enough to handle off-road hiking trails with ease, allowing you to both climb them and stop on an incline. The flexible mountain board deck, the 7-inch pneumatic wheels, and the suspension in the trucks work together to eliminate any vibrations you'd feel on bad roads, while keeping the board stable when riding fast on off-road terrain. Let's put it this way. The premium brands in the off-road category right now are Propels and Ace Decks. Their $2,000 boards handle off-road incredibly well while also being smooth and responsive enough to be fun regular city rides. The same can't be said about the Ecomobl Ripper Pro. It's not refined, smooth, or responsive enough to be a regular city ride, but it still does off-road well and costs only half as much. If you want to get into electric mountain boarding, Ecomobl is a good way to enter. It has a decent build, a good-looking design, and practical integrated head and tail lights. It's not perfect, but it sure as hell is the most affordable option available. As always, if you are looking to buy an Ecomobl board, or actually any e-skate, be sure to use our affiliated discount code with the link below. It will help you get a small monetary discount and helps us out too. You'll also be tagged as an Electric Skateboard HQ customer and probably be treated better. Ride safe, guys.